What's going on, people? So been out for a few days, a lot of work going on. um, Finally had a day to slow down a little bit. I have been working on in the evenings on the MBX6. She is done. We'll probably put it on the ground today. We're going to run the modded Bonito in there, Novarosi 9886. And all my 41032s are already hooked up to other engines, so we're just going to do the 41001 on here, so it should be fine. But yeah, we put a lot of work into this. It's completely refreshed. Everything's brand new on it except for the stone guards and the rear mud guards. You know, shocks, same shocks, all that. They're just all refreshed. We've got all new seals in them. Running a only running a 1600 milliamp Lifey battery in here. I didn't want to run a LiPo in there, so I'm using the same Lifey that I use in my Futaba radios. It's a stick pack. It fits in here perfect, same length, height, all that stuff. But I'm looking at a ProTech one as well that has a little more milliamp to it. Lifey pack. I think it's only like a 1900 or so. I haven't researched really the batteries. I just know that's the battery that they recommend for this and the ProTech. So it's a long flat stick pack that goes in there. We are running. I did hook up the Futaba receiver that I replaced the antenna on. You can get replacement antennas for those Futabas, guys. They're on eBay. A lot of people have hit me up about that. Just go on eBay and check it out. So we'll probably put that on the ground today. Weather's not the greatest. A little bit of mist in the air and stuff, but maybe as the day progresses, the sun will pop out a little bit more. Ended up getting my my Axis tethers, my body pin tethers. Just bolted them up here to the shock towers. Really good. Everything worked out really nice on this. So also want to touch base. I did see Muggy's video. That was a good interview with Dan from OBR, and probably will pick up the 1242 carb on here. I do like the 990, just the stock 990 as well. And just to put it out there, when I built this, when I did the engine, I had a certain budget to go on, and that extra money for the 1242 was really not in my budget, so I felt that I would go with the 990 just to start out, knowing that we would do a 1242 because I want to check it out. Also, in that video when I ran this in the soccer field, basically was just pleased that the 990 would suffice on this, and that I was glad that I got the 990, not rather than the 1242, even though maybe I might have said that. That's really not what I meant in that video. Only thing that I meant was I don't run pump gas at all, so I didn't feel it necessary to have the upgraded rubber, you know, synthetics and things like the primer bulb and the diaphragm and all that stuff, because I was already running all ethanol fuel. But now that I'm seeing that there could be some performance benefits to the 1242 as well, you know, I never had gone and talked to anybody about what carb to get and all that. I was just staying basically within my budget range of this thing, and I shouldn't have been so nitpicky on the cost and probably just bought both of them. But I'd always wanted to run the 990 carb as is anyway. But we will pick up the 1242, and we'll run that one as well and just see what type of you know, I don't know if you'll be able to really tell the performance differences, but I'm sure there is some type of a difference. And I respect those guys over there at O'Neill Brothers Racing. You know, absolutely, just like what was said in the video, this is their life, this is what they do. But if they would have been a little more insistent on on getting the 1242, I probably would have went that route anyway, but I just didn't see it necessary because I run only ethanol-free fuel. The V2, I mean the VP C9, so it wasn't that big a deal to me. But I totally misinterpreted the whole situation, and I didn't realize that there were performance gains in this. And yes, I probably should have communicated a little bit more with those guys over there about this. Anyway, regardless, good video. You know, I don't know about all the yeah, well, I'm not gonna get into all that, but definitely little enlightening, and we'll definitely be trying it out. You know, it's just, guys, it may seem like I take this really seriously because of the platforms and engines and things that I have, but it's just not that serious to me, man. It's just dabbling in, just like anything else. You know, you got to learn. I've not always been one to really do a whole lot of research, just kind of doing my thing, you know. But sometimes when you're dealing with big money and stuff like this, you shouldn't really worry about an extra 50 or 60 bucks, you know. But I told myself when I built this platform, I had a certain amount of money set aside for it, and I was not spending a dime more than that because I knew that I was going into the slow season of my business and things like that. But you know, we're gonna try a lot of different things, man. I'm not impartial to you know, Bartolone Racing. I think they're both great companies. I think they're both great engine builders, but definitely we'll try out both. Definitely, you know, there's nothing out there that's not worth trying. Now, I will say that absolutely O'Neill Brothers Racing is very hands-on with their customers, and they're very easy to talk to. They're very easy to get through to, and that's one of the reasons. That's something that I did research, and it's one of the reasons that I did go that way, because I wanted to do this relatively quick. And it still took, you know, a little over 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks to get this engine in. But definitely we'll be doing a Bartolone read in my 5T build there towards the end of March, towards the end of next month. But anyway, regardless, you know, I'm not one to go back and forth and drama and things like that. That's neither here nor there. It's very interesting to watch everything unfold for sure. But you know, I love this OBR engine so far. We may even put this on the ground a little bit today, and I will be picking up a 1242 to kind of just compare the two carburetors. Obviously there's a little more to it than I realized, and absolutely I need to learn to do a little more research on things. But basically what I was saying was I was glad I got the 990 because I don't run pump gas. And that's another thing. I never ever heard John Bodegel say that was only for pump gas. I think what he said was it was built for pump gas because of the ethanol, with the upgraded synthetics as far as the plastics and the rubbers and all that type of stuff, you know. So, and I don't know a whole lot about it, to be honest with you, but that's what I got out of it. Not that it was specific for pump gas or non-ethanol or anything like that. I truly got out of his video that you probably could run both fuels in it, but that it was just basically made for people that run pump gas. And that really didn't matter to me because I wasn't running pump gas anyway. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, people. I don't take it that serious, man. But I do want to indulge in different aspects of this, you know, so we'll definitely pick one up for sure. I was already thinking about getting one before all these videos and all this stuff anyway, just because that's what O'Neill Racing recommended for their engines. and maybe I should have cut somewhere else in order to do that. But I'm definitely not sorry about this setup at all. It's a badass setup. And by the way, I would like to try one of their velocity stacks as well. Although this glory hole, man, it's badass, man. I've had nothing but great experience, and I've seen the difference in power of running a velocity stack versus not running a velocity stack on this Baja, because I did run this without a velocity stack from the jump. And other than that, O'Neill Brothers Racing did not have a velocity stack at the time either. So to me, the Bartolone stack was you know, the best out there. But absolutely love it, man. I love this entire hobby, guys. So anyway, as far as all that goes, neither here nor there for me. You know, I just watch what's going on out there, make my own informed decisions and things like that. And with the interview, that was a good idea to actually put that interview online like that, because other people can see that this is, you know, this is what they should be running on these engines, regardless of the type of fuel that they're running, for sure. So shout out for that video, man. I don't know about kicking a sleeping dog or a lying dog and all that kind of stuff. We just know that that's pretty much the norm in that environment anyway, but if you get my drift. Also want to give a big shout out to JP, another John out there. Most of y'all probably don't know who I'm talking about, but appreciate you popping up and putting videos out and getting back into the community with us, and I hope to see a little bit more from you, JP. I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate everything you've done for me as well. So sorry about that damn GoPro, man. I tell you what, I love my Hero 3. My old school Hero 3 is much better than this Hero 7. I think I need to upgrade my GoPro. But anyway, so JP, you know who you are, man. Good stuff. Hope that you put some more content out here pretty soon. So all right, people, I think that's going to be about it. And just like they're saying out there, it is a good idea to listen to the person that builds the engine, as well as, you know, take all the information that's out there and make informed decisions. I'm guilty of just pushing forward without not knowing all the facts, and you know, that's a fault of mine that I've had for a long time. Anyway, I love this platform. Maybe we'll get it down, get it on the ground. I'm not going to get out to the soccer field or anything like that, but we may just put it up here and rip around a little bit, put it off the Willie Nitro ramps. All right, people, so that's all I got for right now. We will we'll put this MBX6 on the ground. I'm stoked. All the diffs, everything in it, everything's refreshed, ready to go. I do need to get a new tank for it. This tank is good. I'm also running the Losi clutch, and it's a tight fit in there, man. I may put one of my I've got a brand new Novarosi clutch and vented bell, and a brand new set of Novarosi aluminum shoes. We may swap out the clutch, but I did get the fitment in there. It's just tight. It's the spur gear is really close to the actual bell of the damn it, did it again. The spur is actually really close to the actual bell of the bell part of the bell. It's all the way up on the teeth. So all right, guys, and I do want to run this badass Triton RCR modded L5 in the 8X Elite. We did rebuild the diff in the center, all brand new. I told y'all what the problem was on that. There was I had my screws backwards. There's two shorter screws on this side of the top mount, and that one screw was pushing down a little bit too far, and I guess it was creating a lot of friction on the cup, the diff cup. So that's what happened to that, man. It took me a while to figure out. I was, well, what the hell, man? So, but RCR engines are extreme power. Get you some, man. I love modified engines. I haven't really been doing anything with them lately. I haven't picked anything else up. Still got the Pico P7R that I want to send out there. and a couple other engines that I want to get modified as well. Still have brand new P5s in the box. Got the Elasi still right here. Thought about selling this Elasi. All I did was break it in and run it once, and then we put it back in the bag. It's brand new. It's only got about 1.5 quarts of fuel on it. Thought about selling it, but it is a Novorossi. Anybody want to make me an offer on this, feel free. I'll entertain offers, but it's just, I was just going to hold on to it because it's a Novorossi and it's a Elasi tuned. But I mean, why let it just sit there? I've got my modified RCR Novorossi Paloma brand new, still hadn't even been broken in yet. So I don't know. Anybody would like the Elasi, shoot me a number and I'll consider it. I'm not guaranteeing that I'll sell it or saying that I will for sure, but if the price is right, maybe so. I'd like to put a little bit more into my fifth scale. I am going into another $2,500 fifth scale build with the 5T pretty soon, so maybe pick up some funds here and there. But I really don't like selling any of my stuff, but I just can't see myself really running that Elasi that much anyway. I may run it again, but not like that much. So it's just like the other P5 here I have broken. It's brand new, man. It's only been broken in and run just a couple of little times, man. Not even a gallon of fuel on this thing, probably 2 quarts. And I don't want to run it because, one, it's a Novorossi, and for two, for a basher, I'd rather just run modified engines, man. That's what, to me, bashing is all about, putting the power down to the ground, having just big, bad, nasty engines. If I was a racer, it'd be different, you know. I'd be collecting all kinds of OS speeds and all that kind of stuff. But this summer, we'll be getting into some other modified engines. We'll probably pick up a Drake, OS Drake, and get it modified. I'd love to see a badass Adam Drake OS modified by RCR. That's something that I definitely want to do. So, all right, guys, give me a little bit of time, and remember, treat people the way you want to be treated, and we'll see you guys in the next vid, probably in a little while with this. I want to get it on the ground, start breaking in those diffs. Woogie out. Peace. Uh-oh. We got an issue. MBX refresh blues. The hell? Oh shit. Alright people, so I haven't had a lot of experience with pillow balls, just the MBX5, which I really don't run that often. So this is what we got right here.
It's just time to introduce Robot Gemma to my castmates.
Oh my goodness, that's terrifying.
It's a little wet outside. Not much, just a little wet. So this is what we have here. The pillow ball unscrewed. I didn't even know these things screwed in to the actual pillow ball. Now I know. So I'm going to get this apart, make sure they're all good, and hopefully it's not stripped or anything. I don't know why it would be. I probably just didn't check them because I really didn't know to check them. So I'm learning on this. Let me get it back together and then we'll get it back out there. Maybe some of this drizzle will go away. Alright, I'll be back. Alright guys. Just idling for a bit. Alright, I worked on the tune a little bit. And we fixed the pillow ball. So let's see what we got. are running a 14 bell on here, I think. A little bit of bog. Modded Nova rips, man. All right, well, only one thing left to do. I don't think it's really muddy, but let's see how this girl jumps. Pillow balls and all. Let's get her dirty. Let's get her dirty. I'm always worried about jumping a new platform. Well, not really new, but new to me. Mugen. Pretty good, man. Yeah, she flies pretty straight, man. Just got to get used to her like all the other platforms. Like all the other platforms. Sweet. Gotta bring my idle up a little. Definitely gotta bring my idle up a little. Only one way to break in a refreshed platform. Dang! I think I like the Mugen, man. Dang! She definitely flies. Chassis slap on those brand new Savoxes. Yeah, I did go with Savoxes, guys. I didn't go with the other whoa. Okay. Okay, that's how to see if it's durable. I didn't go with the Send It. Although Send It's been making some nice comments on my channel, and I appreciate that. Got to work on my shocks a little bit and my droop. She flies pretty straight though. I do got to work on my steering and some other things. Oh, that's not good. Pesky trees. Getting sideways in the air though. Not bad for a $100 score from my local hobby shop. Elliot always takes care of me though, man. Support your local hobby shop, guys. I need to tighten up my brakes. I gotta be getting close to running out of fuel. I'm not used to this platform. All right, one more, then we're gonna call it.